every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 games. Blah, 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 blah. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 game save with FC20. That's right, up against Utrecht today, and then Sevilla as well. Can we find ourselves fourth in the table? We've been on an absolute immense run of form. Let's bring you up to date with what you'd missed. So the last match you guys caught was the 2-2 draw up against Arsenal in the Champions League. But then we took on Sparta at home and we won just the 1-0. Kuka, the one and only goal scorer today. He gets the ball from Van Bommel. And it's a lovely strike just before half time to give us all 3 points. Took on HSC21 in the old Dutch Cup and we won 3-1. Rotate the squad here. Could have been actually much more than this, but 3-1. The Jokester opened up the scoring on the 23rd minute. He actually got a brace today. Turnbull missing a penalty on the 7th minute. He had an absolute stinker. Reyes doubled our tally to make it 2-0 just on 25-minute mark. Into the second half, we made it 3. Bonsu to Granjus over the top. It comes out to the Jokester, and he beats a man in black. Boateng made it interesting with a perler against Butterfingers. Sava between the sticks. We then took on Top Os away from home, winning 1-0. Lastminute.com winner. Super sub Reyes with the goal. Maya with the assist. He gets the cross in eventually, pulling off a bit of a strong cross. Fantastic header to give us the much needed 3 points. And then we took on Arsenal. Oh my goodness, in the Champions League at our place, the Großfeste, and we won 2-0. Thank heavens we didn't sell Tavasan. He got a brace. Granjus with the layoff here comes out eventually to Tavasan. He strikes at home. Good clean effort. Beats Leo between the sticks to make it 1-0. Tavasan then again doubles the tally on the 75th minute mark to make sure of the points. Great solo effort here. Individual runs. Hammers it home. Left peg. You couldn't ask for more than that. 2-0 against the Gunners to keep our Champions League hopes alive. And they're right here, right now. We've just smashed Wilhelm de Swai, whatever you want to call it. 3-0 at the Großfeste. Reyes from the penalty spot slotted that bad boy home nice and easy. England getting stuck in with the second coming up here. Adams pulls it back to the Jokester. Lovely little floated effort. And then Bonsu with a thunder bastard. And here it comes. Adams lays it off. Back to Brouillard. Pulls it back. Bonsu! Pop left-hand corner. 3-0. We're taking home all 3 points. So today, it's an away day against Utrecht. We haven't had the best of luck against Utrecht. And then we've got a bit of a score to settle with what's his chops over at Sevilla. What's his name? Yeah, Rafa Benitez. We've got to beat that sunshine. He beat us last time around. He thought we were pretty shit. But now we're going to bring our A game. So up against Utrecht now. We played each other 10 times over the course of time. Winning just the once. Losing 7 times. Drawing 2 as well. They currently find themselves 10th for the table. A win away from going up as high as 8th. A win for us. We could go into 3rd spot above AZ Alkmaar. AZ Alkmaar taking on the leaders. Final her. Yet to taste defeat. Okay, folks, here we go with the starting lineup. Coming at you, Schlengelar between sticks, Maya, Langoez, Riera and Adams with a 2-man midfield of Bonsu and Brouillard. Sotelo on the left, Jokester, England and Reyes leads the line. Hopefully, getting some goals. Of course, a lot of these guys will not be available for the Champions League game next. But we've got a score to settle here with Utrecht. They've only won them once. Alrighty, at the down at the old Utrecht, where are we? Stadion and Galgenwald. Bring it on. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. We're starting cautiously, of course, just to try and see what Utrecht have got in their locker. They do like to play us. Of course they do. We have an injury, which is not great. Who can play down there, then? Turnbull. Now's your chance. Get creative, boys. Get creative. AZ Alkmaar were leading against the leaders, but final would have pegged them back. As for our game, not much to get excited about. We are dominating possession and create the chances as well. But still early days. Here comes Maya with the throw into Turnbull. The Brits linking up nicely. It's a loose ball. And here come flipping Utrecht with Milak. Going all the way, is he? No, he puts that one wide. Puts it well wide. We need something, boys. We need something. Corner. Stolteldo with the corner. Fires it in. Comes out to Brouillard. Keeps it moving to England. Looks for a shot. Lays it off to Turnbull. He needs to make it up for his shit performance last time. Backheeled by Riera, of all people. The jokester Turnbull linking up nicely. Spreads it out wide to the left-hand side. Soteldo with the cross is decent. It should have been buried. We are creating the chances, but no goals so far. Just the 3 goals across the division. Another free kick opportunity. Who's on this duty now, shall we see? It's Brouillard. He likes this range. And there we go. That's why he likes this range. 4th of the season. That's what we're talking about, boys. That's what we're talking. We'll give him a bit of praise for that just before half-time. A banger. An absolute banger before half-time. And that pushes us up to 3rd with AZ Alkmaar losing to Feyenoord. We are playing a bit of a rotated lineup here for this one because we want to save some of the big guns for Sevilla because we want to settle that score as well. We're trying to settle this score and then we're going to try and settle the score between Sevilla. Chance here, potentially Maya with a throw in to the jokester. Bitching and moaning for game time recently. Loose ball to Turnbull. Over the top, picked out by England. In the box, rips across and it's decent. It's looping. Soteldo, the most expensive left-sided midfielder in the world, gets his first goal since his arrival. And this looks like a very, very comfortable 2-0 win at the moment. Who got the assist on that? England. So Soteldo finally starting to pay off that 40k a week. That's funny money for us. We don't like to spend that money. I don't like to spend that money. Here comes Utrecht though. They're trying to get themselves back into it. It's broken up. Adams, bit of a lumpy little challenge there. Gets away with it. Paul pulls it back. Loose ball. Here comes Soteldo showing his skills here in the Dutch leagues. On this left-hand side. Dances round one. Lays off. And Reyes could have. What's going on here? Well, is he off? He's off. He's having an absolute nightmare. Leandro Fernandez is off for a second buckle of offence. Adams has got to be careful. He's on a yellow. Brouillard as well. Maybe we'll bring on some subs to get rid of those. Adams on the chance here with a cross potentially. Whips it in. It's decent. Comes out to Brouillard. The 2 guys on yellows linking up. Turnbull with the strike. Banger. Happy days. That's a bit of a comeback for that fella. And we're going to make some changes. Who are we going to bring off? We're going to take off Brouillard and we're going to bring on Van B and we're going to bring off Adams and then Goma can come on the right back just to kind of clean up those yellow cards a little bit. We're looking good. We're looking solid for the 3 points. 3 goals. Turnbull's trying to win me back. Coming on as a substitute and really standing out from the pack here, being a man of the match display. So maybe there's a cherry on top as well. Mia to the jokester. Soteldo back to Mia. It's a stellar away performance by the boys. It's a loose ball picked up by Somerville over the top and cleaned up by Riera at the back. Fired forward. England on the right-hand side. On the overlap, he's got Ngoma, but doesn't use him. Pulls it back for Riera, the veteran. He makes a mistake. An absolute tit of a move. And Bastions has given themselves a bit of something. Bit of something to get excited about. That is not the way we play footballs. Heck no. Final stretch, 4 minutes to go. It should be game over. We are up to 4th. Flipping AZ Alkmaar. Pegged him back to win 3-2. Goodness me. But anyway, I'm happy with the win. Atkins sacked by Bristol City. How's he getting on at Rovers? 22nd. They've got to get relegated. And then I'll take over the reins. Another Utrecht. Bonsu. That game has cost us nearly £500,000. But anyway, moving on. Bring on Sevilla. Here he goes again. Benitez chipping away, saying we're an easy opponent. But not at home, folks. Not at the Großfesta. Anyway, just to bring you up to date with what's going on in the table, we are in 4th spot after AZ Alkmaar did, in fact, beat flipping Feyenoord 3-2. Goodness gracious me. They are unstoppable. And they're looking for another championship title, having won it. 4 years on the spin, boys. 4 years on the spin. We can sit in 4th. It seems to be a 4-horse race at the moment. I'd say we're in a bit of a title race. 3 points off the top. We have played a game in hand more than everybody else, but I think we're doing all right. Team of the week, Brouillard and Turnbull gets in there after his shit show display the first time. Okay, folks, next up for us, it is Sevilla, of course. Coming to the Großfesta, we have a bit of a score to settle with. What's his chops, Rafa Benitez, giving us the what for. We're going to play our first team, or as close as we can do. Diebold can't make it, so who will come in to fill the void on this one? Maybe we'll go Erling Mark. We'll stick Erling Mark at the back. We'll stick in... we'll stick in Bruyaya. Just checking the bench out. What's my defensive cover looking like? No coverage on the left. Well, yeah, we do. We've got Granges. Okay, then. This is it. Schlengelab between six. Meyer at left back. Ngoma, Erlingmark, Cassius, Emmerich, Bruyaya, Tavasan on the left. Triple L on the right. Van B and Kuka up top, which is wrong. Let's stick Reyes up there. We're going to start cautious. Up against Sevilla today. Coutinho in the middle pulling the strings. Munier on the right as well. A win for us today puts us in the driving seat for a top 2 spot. And away we go, boys. Sitting third at the moment. Level on points with Sevilla. After this, we've got to take on Porto. They got to take on Arsenal. And here come Twente. Cassius with the throw. Bruyar gets the nod today. As we opt for a bit of a change. Erling Mark at centre-back. Cassius now. On the right-hand side, moves inwards. Emmerich, thumped forward. It's loose. It's very loose. And here come Flipper Sevilla, but that's a mistake. Bruyaya, last-minute call-up with the strike. Oh, goodness gracious. It's Movember, of course. Just saw on the old Movember billboards knocking around. Chance here, though. Sevilla. Oh, it's good. It's good. A draw. I don't know. Does it put us in the driving seat to beat Porto maybe on the end? It leaves us within a good shout of it. However, a Porto victory against Arsenal today really smacks this group wide open. Cassius goes back to Erling Mark. He's playing out of position, but is he good enough to be centre-back material? Does he want to be? Probably not. I think he's happy sitting in midfield alongside Emmerich, but needs must today. And Ngoma back to Erling Mark. He is very savvy on the ball. Triple L now to Bruyar. Pumps it forward to Emmerich. Holding his own, thumped it forward. It's loose. Munier slips it down the middle. It's a goal. Yusuf En Nesri, and Rafa's there, laughing, smug. Let's crank it up a notch, boys. Let's crank it up a notch. It's only 21 minutes in. There is hope. There won't be hope if this goes in. Oh my goodness, that was close. Agonisingly close. Come on, lads. What is this? Again, Sevilla on the push. Munier. Break him down. Loose ball. Come on then. Tackle him. Hustle him. Hustle him. All the way through to the keeper. Rico. Thumped forward. It's picked up by Munier. Oh, lovely sliding tackle, but it doesn't get the rebound. The keeper's there to decide to save the day this time. We've got to push forward, lads. Push forward. Let's do this. Come on, lads. It's been an absolute shoddy sort of start to this game. Maybe we can end it with Van B. Pulls it back to Erling Mark and Ngoma. What you got up your sleeve, son? Down the middle for Emmerich. Fired forward to Triple L. Skins past one. Pulls it back for Cassius to make the cross. He goes round. Gets the cross in. It's decent. It's Van B. It's first goal of the season. The youngster coming in here to take over from the dude. And that is just what we needed. But we're going to see demand more. Maybe even catch him on the fly here. Cassius with the assist. Van B with the finish. He hasn't scored any. And straight from kickoff as well. Nervy times. Hustle him. Picked up. Ooh. Dinked forward. Picked up by Erling Mark. Away we go, lads. Emmerich. Come on then. A double just before half-time. Maya. This is the Grossfesta. We don't muck about. We don't muck about. Come on, Maya. Keep it going. Emmerich. Let's go. And Ngoma. You're decent. You're solid. Van B. Lovely silky skills. Don't give it up. Turn it around. Lovely ball to Triple L. You're savvy. You can get past him. Uses Cassius, who's also a little dinky player. Chance. Rafa. How do you like that, boy? Huh? Hey? Yeah. 2-1. What a turnaround. Absolutely fantastic. Up to top of the group. Goodness gracious me. I don't believe it. Second half. So as you were, we're still on the caution. No, we're not. We're on positive. We'll leave it at positive. It is the Grossfesta. We don't take prisoners here. We've battered some opponents. Ajax were on the receiving end last year, 4-0 battering. Chance here, Schlengelar. Early mark to Ngoma. Fired forward down the left-hand side for Maya, making this left-back spot his own. Emmerich, back to Maya. Inwards we go to Van B, one of the goal scorers. Back to Ngoma. And he's forced all the way back to Schlengelar. It's a little bit backward to going forward. Early mark to the right-hand side now. This is Cassius, who is absolutely immense down this right-hand side. But he loses it this time around, and here come flipping Sevilla. Is there a mistake in their locker? Munier. There he is. Fired forward. No, they look good. They look good. Sort it out. Defend, you clowns. No! Coutinho, of all people. Show some passion, lads. Show some passion. Not good. Not good. Rafa, take it all back. Take it all back. I think we can still nick it, though. Chance. Let's bring on some... mix it up a little bit. How about the jokester, eh? He's clinical up top sometimes. England, he's a little bit savvy. Tavasan's not been at the races. And... I think that's it. Come on, lads. Do we want to nick it? We could nick it. Brouillard. Loose ball. England gets it over the line. The referee's allowing it. The jokester was involved in it as well. That's why I get paid the big bucks, and that's why I just signed a new contract. That's why we're top of the pops, boys and girls. And we're now going to sit back on this. In fact, we should go even more defensively. Bit of praise there for digging their heels in. How do you like that, Rafa? How do you like that, son? How do you like those apples? Arsenal will regain the lead if they beat Porto, or probably even draw with Porto. So, as it stands, there's a highlight left. Picked up by Brouillard. Can we put a cherry on top? Brouillard down around the outside. Triple L. Get a cross in. It's floated in. It's a rifle of a shot by England. And it's still, there is time left for a corner. Or is it a throw-in? It is a throw-in. Maya, whatever you want to do. Go on, ref. Blow up. Van B. Van B with a bit of silky skills. He's just wasting time. He's doing the business. And that should be a lot, boys. Take it. Take it to the bank. Pick it up. Get in there, Rafa. Shove it up your arse. And that, my friends, is footballs indeed. £2.3 million for that win. And it's a bit of comeuppance for you. A bit of comeuppance. Let's go. Let's do this press conference. Want to come back to see something. We went down. Make some changes. Was brilliant for Sevilla. I don't want to comment on individual performances. In light of final manager admission of light of interest. What are your immediate thoughts on situations? Open discussions. How well does a striker deal when you're not in the best of friends? Us managers, blah, blah, blah. The sports responding I certainly hope so. Nothing about Rafa. Anyway, so the situation is like this. We currently find ourselves top of the pops in the old Champions League group. We also fourth in the table in the old Hugama Flip. We'll be back very, very soon as well. We're going to take on Feyenoord, I believe. Very, very soon. So we'll come back for the Porto Feyenoord game to wrap up the Champions League. So we'll do these two games here off camera. So until then, boys, I'm out. Until then, be sure to give this video some love and smash the thumbs up. Smash subscribe. I'll see you all next time around. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.